This is what Rick considers a casual hookup.
Daphne, where are you, baby? Papa needs some more elbow grease.
Coming!
You might want to keep your eyes on the road. It's about to get sloppy.
And this is Rick on his way to plow a stadium filled with naked redheads.
Oh, yeah! I want you! Go, son, go! Go, son, go!
Grandpa here gets 1,000 times more action than your average senior citizen, so I'm portal jumping my way through all 8 seasons of Rick and Morty. Geez, 8 seasons? Man, I'm old. To find out just how many lovers this old man has been with, and who better to start with than the woman he married. Diane Sanchez was the only wife Rick ever had, and the show doesn't reveal much about their lives together, only that they had one daughter, Beth. So what happened to Mrs. Sanchez? Well, Rick Prime happened.
I heard sci-fi noises. Did you make a breakthrough?
I don't think this science thing is gonna pay off.
Well, why don't I get Beth and we'll go out for ice cream?
Come on, girls, the ice cream's gonna melt!
That was initially believed to have been a memory Rick faked to escape the simulation he was trapped in by the Galactic Federation. However, the episode Rick Mirai Jack reveals the entire story was in fact true after all. Rick Prime killed Diane and Beth as a twisted act of revenge for Rick choosing his family over traveling the universe, but at least Rick was able to find a new Beth in another reality. Diane, however, got erased from infinity with Rick Prime's Omega device. Now the only place she exists is in Rick's imagination.
You died everywhere. Forever. You're the only thing I can't replace.
Oh, and in Rick Prime's death chamber.
Rick?
Hey, Diane.
Heartbroken Rick spent decades scouring the multiverse trying to hunt down Rick Prime and avenge his wife and daughter's deaths. Plenty of innocent and not so innocent Ricks were murdered along the way, but Rick finally got his long-awaited revenge in the episode Unmort Rickin'. And boy, was it satisfying. Dang, Grandpa got muscle. No wonder he's pulled all those other chicks and dudes. Next up on our list is actually Jerry's alien girlfriend he met on an intergalactic dating site in the episode The ABCs of Beth. Morty and Summer arrive at their dad's apartment via bubbles Rick trapped them in. There they met Kiara, a warrior priestess who forces Jerry to hunt aliens with her for sport. Great gal, huh?
That's the last of them.
Jerry is exhausted from all the hunting and wants to break up with Kiara. He's too scared to tell her his true feelings, though, so instead he shamelessly frames Summer and Morty as bigoted racists who have demanded that they break up. That, of course, leads to Kiara trying to hunt down and murder Jerry's children.
Kind of blames you guys for the breakup.
Why?
Because I told her it was your fault.
She chases the Smiths into the woods and uses her telekinesis to strangle Summer. Only when his daughter is seconds away from death does Jerry tell the truth and admit to using Kiara as a rebound to make Beth jealous. Funny he should say that.
Trandor,
What are you doing here?
just hunting.
Do you really expect me to believe it has nothing to do with us? You knew Earth was my domain.
Can we go now?
Hold on a second. I'm starting to get the feeling that I was the rebound.
Across 300 galaxies. And you just happened to pick this planet to hunt? That's Gorgon.
Now Kiara's boyfriend wants to murder Jerry, but Rick took care of that, amongst other various things.
This is Carmox. I have intercepted communications between you and my new girlfriend, Kiara. I am coming to kill you now!
Yo, Jerry, it's the Big R. I killed that alien that was coming after you. Looking out for you, buddy. Hey, Jerry, it's Rick. Don't be mad at Rick's girlfriend, Kiara.
Rick boning Jerry's ex isn't surprising at all, and since he's confirmed to be pansexual, neither is this next character on the list. Mr. Nimbus really needs no introduction.
Freeze!
Fight. Flee.
Let's get out of here.
This strange, horny ocean man isn't just Rick's nemesis either. The show heavily implies that they've slept together. Let me explain. In the episode Mort Dinner Rick Andre, Morty crashes the ship into the sea, and the king of the ocean, Mr. Nimbus, declares war. Rick invites his nemesis to a peace treaty summit over dinner, and while no treaty gets signed, Mr. Nimbus does agree to do a three-way with a certain middle-aged couple looking to spice up their love life.
Great, I'll mark you down as eligible for a three-way. Here's all the information you'll need.
The king of the ocean wants to have a threesome with us?
Totally optional, but a remarkable option to have, I assure you. Very jealous.
In the post-credits scene, we see Beth and Jerry waiting outside Mr. Nimbus's room, having second thoughts about the three-way, but they aren't exactly the first.
Getting cold feet.
No, please don't tell Rick.
He wouldn't understand.
Yes, he would.
Rick and Mr. Nimbus are both promiscuous and neither of them are straight. Screwing his nemesis is also totally something Rick would do, so it's hardly a stretch to say that these two have hooked up. Let's add Mr. Nimbus to our tally then, shall we? Rick has screwed an alien and Beth and Jerry just had a three-way with the king of the ocean. I'm starting to think weird kinks might just run in this family. I mean, why else did Morty on a literal horse breeding mount and Rick dependence spray?
It's a breeding mount. The nurses use it to collect reproductive material.
Morty notices that Rick has brought home a barrel of horse containing his seed and panics. Rick's using it to create a bioweapon to use against the underground cannibal horse people called chuds that they've been fighting. Now, if Morty just came clean about being a little creepy weirdo, this downright terrifying situation could have been totally avoided.
Since itself is, also inhuman. Here we go. What happened? Morty, they're super monsters now. I blame myself, unless there was something about I didn't know.
Giant monsters rampage over the planet eating people, and Rick just assumes he got a bad sample. The government believes either Rick or the chuds are behind the apocalypse, so the Smiths get airlifted to the Pentagon. Rick's too embarrassed for anyone to know that he messed up an experiment, so he asks Morty to lie for him, and yeah, you don't have to ask that kid twice.
But I messed up, and I'm embarrassed because it's, science. No problem. I got your back, dog. Really? Okay, cool. Thanks, Morty. I thought that'd be a harder sell. You did a shameful thing. Dwelling on it isn't gonna help, Am I right?
Rick will be heading to the Grand Canyon because of its like shape, at least according to the expert. Yes, that's someone's actual job. Rick, Morty, the Marines, and every nuke in the country travel to the canyon to await arrival, but the monsters have beaten them there and are even more dangerous than expected.
Got a pencil somewhere. Who's shooting at us? Oh, wow, that's unexpected. Made a catapult? Are they getting smarter? No, you're getting dumber because that's a trebuchet.
The Marines are no match for the rapidly evolving monsters, so Summer suggests creating a giant egg to attract and volunteers to provide her own DNA. Morty now has two choices. Let his monsters impregnate his own sister's egg, creating a giant baby, or come clean and let everyone know he's a weirdo who actually spent a full week of his life on a horse breeding mount.
It's Morty. It's my. It's all mine.
What?
I'm a dirty little perverted maniac.
I spent a week pleasuring myself with animal equipment and got turned into monsters on accident because I kept lying about it.
Rick and Morty are suddenly ambushed by the chuds and taken to see the king. On the way there, Rick berates Morty for at the horse hospital, but he's not one to talk.
Silence, Rick Sanchez. You know why you're here.
Yeah, it was my grandson's fault.
You slept with my daughter.
I did? Forgive me, your chudness. I'm a changed man starting now.
Rick gets sentenced to death for having with the princess, but Ponyta shows up to save her beloved Rico and share some good news. Well, good for her at least.
By the 17th article of the Chudstitution, I offer Rico Sanchez horse immunity and demand an equestrian truce between all chuds and humans.
On what grounds?
On the grounds that Rico is the father of my child.
I have an heir.
I have a substance abuse problem.
The Chud King sends the Chud army to kill all monsters, but one ends up impregnating Summer's egg. She's not allowed to abort the giant baby, so it gets sent to space. Ponyta then gives birth a few months later to a child that I'm assuming she named Prince Rico Sanchez Jr.
It's time.
It's time. Oh my God, it's wonderful. Oh, wow. So we don't have to, raise it?
Nah, they're ready to go right out of the box.
Cool. So, bye?
Yep, take care of yourself, Rick.
Yep, same.
We're only halfway through, and if Rick impregnating man-eating horse didn't convince you these deviant who will literally screw anything? Buckle up, because the next half of the video is just nasty. In a Rick convenient mort, Rick and Morty have just bought matching shirts that Rick says the chicks are gonna dig. And I guess he was right, because Morty ends up dating a conservationist superhero named Planetina.
I know a place that serves cruelty-free donuts. If you'd like, I could fly you and your friend there, easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Okay, I'll ask him. He said he can't come. Let's go.
He brags about his relationship over breakfast the next morning, making Summer even more depressed about being dumped by her boyfriend. Luckily, Grandpa Rick can cheer her up with another super irresponsible, life-threatening adventure.
Glutz, Slardivart, and Furcus 9. 3 planets are all ending in a delayed succession of cataclysmic events. And I'm gonna drug it up and suck it up before each one goes kablamo. And I'm taking my favorite grandkid along with me.
Jerry, the only sane person in this family apparently, tries to stop Summer from risking her life on a stupid apocalyptic party crawl, but he clearly has no authority over her.
Heart is broken and I deserve to let loose. And if you don't like it, you can suck my big adios, C-words.
Wow, savage. Just savage. Grandpa Rick downs about 250 beers on the ride to the first planet alone and explains some important rules to Summer before they touch down on Morglutz.
No whining.
Done.
No crying.
As if.
And absolutely positively no getting attached. We're here to smash Mac's ass. Quantity over quality. Deal?
Deal. I'm gonna eat so much you're
Excuse me, miss. It appears that you have an uneaten Allow me.
Yeah, he really wasn't lying about smashing Mac's ass, because just look at the kind of creature he's willing to hook up with.
Wow.
Yo, Rick, don't look now, but someone's giving you the big eye.
Hello.
I'm Rick. Hey, so the world's ending, and for some reason I want to die with you more than anyone else.
Hello.
Grandpa Rick, no commitment!
Summer and Rick leave just moments before Morglutz explodes. All the aliens they partied with are scorched and obliterated. But one survives because Rick broke his own rule of no attachments.
The best week of my life!
Hello.
What was that?
Nothing.
On planet Slardivart, the three of them join a supernova rave and drink even more booze, do even more drugs, and all I have to say, this grandpa can frackin' move!
Check it out. There's old people dancing.
Damn, girl, your moves is tight.
Summer calls out Rick for breaking his own rules and making no commitments, but Rick couldn't resist saving Daphne for 2 reasons. The first being that she's up for any nasty thing that he wants to do, and the second isn't revealed until they get in the ship and head for Furcus 9.
Becerra elbowed on Morglutz. And now, thanks to Rick, the best in the galaxy.
Daphne, where are you, baby? Papa needs some more elbow grease.
Coming! You might want to keep your eyes on the road. It's about to get sloppy.
Hello.
I don't even want to imagine what Rick's fetishes are if he's literally disgusting enough to sleep with an alien that has elbow. On Furcus 9, an asteroid collision is heading rapidly toward the planet. A huge party is currently underway with the Furcusians? Sorry, never said that word before. Banging and peeing on just about anyone they can get their slimy paws on. Summer isn't having any fun, though, not now that she's been seriously third-wheeled by her own grandpa.
Okay, Grandpa, the meteor's almost here. We can go now.
Nah, we still got time.
Well, then stop being in love and start having fun.
Oh, love's pretty fun, Summer. Give it a chance.
It's not even real love. Daphne's just with you so she can keep surviving.
Ah, the young, so naive.
Just to prove a point, Summer destroys the asteroid with the ship, and Daphne immediately dumps Rick to live on Furcus 9. After getting pelted with beer cans for saving the world and making the aliens return to work tomorrow, Rick and Summer head home feeling miserable, but at least they didn't get peed on. Well, I know Summer didn't. You never know with Rick, actually. Moving on to the episode, Child Rick of Mort. All Jerry wanted to do was take a normal family vacation with no sci-fi talking. But of course, Rick chooses now of all times to get his outer space girlfriend preggers.
Hey, give it back, Summer!
Rick, please answer me. I'm pregnant. Oh my God, Grandpa, you boy.
Boy, Summer, there's no way those kids are mine.
Wow, at least we know why Rick actually came on the trip, to avoid his problem.
Why would this person lie?
I don't know, honey. She's addicted to what the Rick did. You know, it's a tale as old as my huge dynamite.
Rick would rather go on Jerry's dumb camping trip than be a father to his own child, but Beth forces him to go be a part of their life and not abandon them just like he did to her. The car turns into a spaceship and everyone jets off to meet Rick's baby mama. While I'm sure everyone knew she'd be some weird alien, I don't think they saw this coming.
Hello, Gaia. Hold on, let me just adjust my seismic to English translator.
Rick, you came.
Where is she?
You're looking at her.
I don't understand.
Isn't it obvious, Morty? I planet.
Now, how would that work? You know what? I actually don't want to think about it. Gaia, a whole fracking planet Rick somehow managed to sleep with, begins birthing an entire species of children and doesn't seem to be stopping anytime soon. Despite the situation being far weirder than she anticipated, Beth still forces Rick to stay and raise his kids. He can't wait millions of years for their species to evolve, though, so he speeds things up by building a machine that instantly develops every child into a functioning member of society as soon as Gaia births it. Rick's put his sweat and blood into building an entire society for his kids. And now they're ready to fly into space alone. He celebrates the milestone with Beth, but the party turns a little sour when the real father of the children decides to finally show up.
The kids. I messed up. You're not their father.
Little ones, Daddy's here! I'm setting some fog down! Feel my presence through the fog!
Beth, don't touch it!
You gotta be kidding me. God is the father?
No hard feelings, okay? We thought they were yours, because they're so small.
Oh, wow, no hard feelings. You hear that, Beth? Guy swoops in after we raise his whole civilization and tells us he forgives us. What a
Rick soars through the clouds and gets into a bloody brawl with this guy in his true form. He's not as strong as he'd like to think, though, and almost gets beaten to death. Thankfully, his grandkids were high and attempted to fly a spaceship.
What the? You kids are my heroes. You saved Grandpa's life. I love you so much.
The baby daddy's dead body falls from the sky, crushing the city, and the rest of the civilization gets destroyed by Gaia trying to murder the Smiths for killing her boyfriend. After rescuing Jerry and Beth, the Smiths head home, and you'd think almost getting killed twice would have taught Rick a major lesson about ever sleeping with another planet, but oh no. He logs right back into the dating site he met Gaia on.
The greenhouse is in full effect at planets only.
I don't have hydrostatic equilibrium yet. Is that something you can learn?
You get the idea.
I was watching over your shoulder for a full minute.
So I was watching because it's funny. They're planets, but they're sexy. It's a comedic premise.
We might as well change the title of this video to How Many Entities Has Rick Slept With, because encounters just keep on getting weirder and weirder, man. Up next are several frackin' dragons, if you can believe it. I know you all can. In the episode Claw and Hoarder Special Rickdoms Morty, Morty won't stop bugging his grandpa for a pet dragon. He finally caves, and once Morty's signed a blood oath contract with a wizard, Bartholomew is all his.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, this is so cool!
I await your next command.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Nobody's commanding anybody. I love soaring through the sky with you, as equals.
Flying through the sky is officially Morty's second favorite pastime. It, but Bartholomew just wants to laze around in his underground lair. Unlike Morty, Rick thinks dragons suck, so when Bartholomew accidentally breathes fire into the living room, he goes to slay the coolest thing his grandson will ever own over a slight inconvenience.
Face. You should up or at least roll over. Oh no, it burns. Oh my god. Oh, the fire of it all. Oh, if only I had prepared better for this terrifying battle by remembering the only thing dragons are known for. Careful you don't get heartburn. I made that android with a lot of C4.
Rick changes his mind about the murder after seeing Bartholomew's collection of 80s stuff, and the two of them get drunk and free all the animals at the zoo. After they watch the stars, now, I don't know if it was the romantic atmosphere or all the booze Bartholomew drank, but he makes a move on Rick. And by move, I mean this deeply disturbing soul bond ritual. The soul bond ritual creates pleasure, so we'll count the activity Rick's engaged in and add Bartholomew to our tally. Feeling totally betrayed, Morty rips up the blood contract, summoning the wizard who proceeds to whip Bartholomew as punishment for being a...
I'll take care of this at once.
You dragon! Fuck?
Chill out.
Okay, that's... You don't...
Shame on you! Shame!
because your soul got tangled in a dirty... Ow! Soul!
Rick, Morty, and Summer travel to the dragon world to save Bartholomew before he's executed, as Rick will also be killed now that he's in a soul bond with the dragon. Morty flicks through his book to find a spell to break the soul bond and opens up a portal home. But there's only one way to escape this world, at least according to the dragons.
No spells can do that. Only the wizard can unbind soul bombs.
Who are you?
Who are we? Who are you?
Stop. We are the dragons. We live in these caves where we suck and eat butt, and we kindly ask that you leave. If the wizard knows we are here, he will imprison us.
Bro, this show really is something else, isn't it? An elder dragon named Shadowjacker emerges from his cocoon and declares that with the new 4 fresh wet dragons are now powerful enough to get to the wizard's lair and overthrow him. But first, they all need to perform one huge, disgusting soul bond ritual and transform into the all Phoenix dragons. What a fracking sentence.
Maybe don't tell your parents we did this.
The combined energy of the 10 soul kills the wizard, freeing the smiths, dragons, and the woolly mammoth named from Dragon World. We're obviously counting the dragon soul bond ritual activity. That means we need to add everyone involved into our counter. We've already added Bartholomew, but there's also Michael, Shadowjacker, Deborah, the woolly mammoth, 2 unnamed dragons, and I hate to say it, but Rick's own grandkids, Summer and Morty. Jeez, this video took a really weird turn, didn't it? Wasn't expecting that. Nor was I expecting the absolutely disgusting things I saw in the episode Autoerotic Assimilation. Rick responds to an incoming distress beacon from a nearby ship, hoping there'll be no survivors so he can get free stuff. There's no treasure though, just a scared crew whose planet has been hijacked by a hive mind Rick used to hook up with.
Hello, Rick. Long time no see.
Unity?
Rick?
Oh boy, these are my grandkids, Summer and Morty. Summer, Morty, this is, Unity. We sort of used to, date.
Rick and the grandkids land on Unity's planet, where she's controlling the minds of every single Nipplean simultaneously. That sounds like hard work, but nothing could be more exhausting than this crazy makeup she has with Rick.
Yes! Wait, stop! Hold it. Not like this. We need a hang glider and a crotchless Uncle Sam costume, and I want the entire field of your largest stadium covered end to end with naked redheads, and I want the stands packed with every man that remotely resembles my father. Oh yeah! I want you!
Go, son, go! Go, son, go! Go, son, go!
If the entire field was filled with naked redheads just like Rick requested, in theory, he could have smashed through at least 10,000 alien redheads. I mean, just look at how exhausted the dude is.
Oh my god.
Oh, Rick, it was so bad.
What's this was stuff? I just need to hydrate, and then we're doing that again.
While Unity wasn't physically there, she was inside the mind of every redhead Rick banged, so we obviously need to add her to the counter too. Rick is ready for round 2, but a neighboring hive mind species, Beta 7, gate crashes party hoping to see Unity. She blows him off to go on a wild party with Rick, but all the drugs and booze make her lose control of the mind she's controlling. Everyone gets their individuality back again, but is that really a good thing?
Way to go, Summer. You started a race war.
I didn't start it. They're the racists.
Now.
Hey, wait. What race are you guys?
We're neither. See?
Yeah, take my word for it. We just have regular nipples.
Hey, these 2 freaks have no race.
Unity rescues Summer and Morty from the nipple race war and brings them to Rick. They end up going home without him, but Rick doesn't give a damn. There's only one thing on his mind right now.
I'm not looking for judgment, just a yes or no. Can you assimilate a giraffe?
You're the
Okay. Now make them cry, but happy cry. Now make them all make fun of the blonde one. Now make them all do it on the table. Can't believe you created a whole show for me. Now cancel it. Okay, now put it back on.
Judging by the horrified look on that poor giraffe's face, the lack of clothing, and the fact that everyone's watching him, obvious that Rick just had a huge discussion with 6 aliens. Also, a 3,000-pound zoo animal. Who knew he would have so much in common with Quagmire? Rick goes to freshen up, but when he comes back, Unity has abandoned the planet and left a note saying he's dumped. Rick doesn't handle breakups well, so when he returns home, he builds a death ray and, well...
I got it wrong, but you don't want wanna be alone.
Rick stayed unconscious throughout the night, and in a post-credits scene, we see him trying to win Unity back, but getting pushed away by Beta 7. Who knows what he did after that? Maybe he took Morty to the movies like he promised. Maybe he went to the garage and cried some more. Maybe, just maybe, he finally got tested for basically every single STD in the universe.
P.S. I don't know where those coal miners were before they were assimilated. You might want to get checked.
That's a wrap to the absolutely unhinged and disturbing love life of Rick Sanchez. And according to our counter here, he slept with a grand total of 10,023 people, if you could even call them that. If this video didn't horrify you enough, click the screen now and check out the other equally insane videos on this channel. Thanks for watching.